Hi, I'm Sky Sparling with Sunset Chevrolet. I'm here to show you the Duramax Diesel. The Duramax Diesel's been around for over 12 years. Chevrolet has done one heck of a job with this engine. Okay, the nice thing is, compared to our competitors, we have not had to reinvent the wheel with this engine and the transmission. Deadly combination. What's really neat about this little history lesson on this Duramax is from Isuzu, and the marine version of this puts out 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. And the transmission, the Allison transmission has been a 6-speed transmission. Prior to it being a 6-speed, it always has been. It was a 5-speed. They always called it a 5-speed. Then it came out with the 6-speed. You could actually, it was always a 6-speed, it just wasn't operating. Okay, until they came out with it. The cool part is about this Allison transmission, it has the size of those. You see them in RVs, you'll see them in fire trucks. They're as big as this truck, and they're bank vault size, and ferry boats have this Allison transmission. So Chevrolet was really smart and took big technology and shrank it. Okay, and what's neat, over the years when they came out with this engine, this puts out now 765 foot-pounds of torque, and it does it only at 1,600 RPM. So it takes very little effort for it to get to its maximum torque. For pulling capabilities, it is amazing. Okay, what was I going to say? With this engine, you have a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper. Also from Sunset Chev, you got a powertrain warranty forever. So your engine, your transmission, your transfer case covered by us for as long as you own this truck. And you're also going to have free oil changes forever. For as long as you own this truck, on a Duramax or on any diesel, it's about, I don't know, 70, 80, 90 bucks a whack on an oil change. Also too, come over here on the front. Under the hood, it looks like a big jumbled mess. Okay, the nice thing is we don't got to mess with it too much. We get to let our technicians mess with it. Okay, but a couple things, your fluid levels are always clear. So like your Dex Cool engine coolant's good for 5 years, 150,000 miles before it needs to be changed. Also, you have your diesel exhaust fluid, your DEF fluid. Okay, something they changed in 2011. Prior to that, from 2007 new body to 2010, they have what's called a particulate filter. Okay, that's part of your exhaust system. Okay, and when it starts to gunk up, it uses your fuel to do a burn system. Well, what happened to fuel economy? It dropped down. And at 4 something a gallon, okay, it gets pretty expensive really quick. So they came out with something new called diesel exhaust fluid. There's a 5-gallon tank that's good for about 5,000 miles, which is right about the time you're going to get your oil changed. That uses that to do the burn system. Okay, the nice thing is it increased fuel economy by 11–12%. Now guys are getting that 22 miles per gallon on the highway again. They're loving it. Also, when they redid this, they redid the whole frame in 2011. You got a fully boxed frame. You have 14-inch brakes versus the old style 13-inch brakes. You got better with a fully boxed frame. You have better payload capabilities. You got wider leaf springs as well. Around the side here, I was talking about the tank earlier. This is your diesel exhaust fluid tank, and like I said, it'll show and it'll tell you inside the cab if it's getting low. Okay, so if you need to add more if you're getting low, it's going to let you know. More dummy lights and everything go off. That way you're not going to have any issues with this truck. Also available is the Z71 appearance package. You have a few different ways to go with this truck. Quite a few different ways. You can go with it. You can go with the work truck. You can go with a LT model. You can go with an LTZ, and you can also do what's called the Z71 appearance package, which this one is. You can tell by how big this Z71 sticker is, and you're going to know by how the front fascia is black. You're going to have you got the front fascia, which will be color keyed to the vehicle. Body colored handles as well. Along the back here, which is optional, is called the Easy Lift tailgate. It's very nice. Doesn't take much to lift, about 16 pounds to lift this thing, so you're not hurting your back doing it. It also will come with a locking tailgate, which is really nice if you have that canopy. Another big hit too is the backup camera, which is awesome to have. But just when it's optional, it's really nice when you have that trailer. When you're backing your trailer up, you're able to when you back your trailer up, you're able to see what's going on, so you don't have to have that person going, okay, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Makes life simple. You also have your backup sensors, so when you're getting close to something, you don't hear a nice crunch and it starts getting real expensive. This will actually help you so you don't make that mistake. Also too, on the 3/4 tons, you got 13,000 pounds you can do towing. Up to, if you go to a 3,500, 18,000 pounds, and that's just trailer towing. Okay, you can go up to 23,000 pounds, but if you're doing a fifth wheel. Also, inside, option-wise, you can go with heated seats. You can get air-conditioned seats now. You also have your availability for auto start. So the nice thing is you can auto start your truck, especially when it's cold outside. Auto start your truck when you're getting ready in the morning. Heat will turn on inside. If it's cold enough, the heated seats will turn on for you. So everything's nice and warm when you hop in this thing. Also too, you have your Bluetooth controls for safety. You have, it's very simple to use, very easy to set up, which I'll show you. You also have your transfer case, which is 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and a true neutral in this. What's really slick, it's just on a dial. You can be going down the highway, say it says icy conditions, or you're just not sure. If you want to click over to 4 high, click the 4 high. You can be going 60 down the freeway, click 4 high and you're in. What's also nice too inside here is what's called a diesel exhaust brake. Okay, that's very nice when you're pulling a big load behind you. When you're heading downhill and you got, say, 18,000 pounds behind you, and that's a lot of weight, okay? You're heading down that hill, you can hit that diesel exhaust brake, it's going to turn on, you're going to feel like a slingshot. And it's going to hold you in that force as you're going down. You're just going to go right down that grade. Makes life easy. Your wife's not scared holding on white knuckles as you're going down that steep grade. We've all been there. Also too, you got with your 6-speed transmission, you got a manual mode. So if you want to hold the gear, say you got that big load behind you and you're heading up, say you're heading up Snoqualmie Pass, you want to hold it in 3rd or 4th gear, you can. Maximize that torque. Okay, and what's awesome too with that Duramax, like I was talking about, the torque curve. The torque curve, the band is awesome. It's very even, very steady, and it does not drop off. It does not fall on its face, which is very impressive. Now, I could talk about this thing all day long, but we should take this thing for a spin, and I'll show you what this truck can really do. Thank you.